In the pastoral setup, the livestock are their livelihood, their backbone in all way of life. Keeping livestock it makes you very happy, but all happiness has got challenges. One of them is drought or change of weather patterns, livestock diseases, sudden livestock deaths. Sometimes the rain also comes with the disaster. Sometimes the drought brings also the disaster.
In pastoral drylands, early warning is not just about weather. It is about reading risk in many forms.
I research how pastoralist communities in the Horn of Africa anticipate, prepare, and respond to a climate-driven humanitarian crisis, majorly droughts. Largely, my research focuses on understanding the intersection between indigenous knowledge and the conventional early warning system, and how they use multiple knowledge to navigate the inherent uncertainty and risk in the region.
The consumers of our information, especially in the area of Marsabit, are mainly farmers and pastoralists, and also the government, and also other non-government organizations who support the community here in Marsabit.
Bonu kunam bonak kamale nam du yo qaben manan qam habu yo taala amatte baran qamne qaben yabiya didi qota chufayu du amduru do artamanta lon kane la gadde bifte abambu yo qabuyo tgefa mak bikikire fa.
Ujuzi wa kusoma nyota, mababu zangu ndio wanakuanga nao. Mpaka hata babangu ako nayo. Saizi hata mimi niko nazo hizo ujuzi. Hizi nyota za huku hizo 7 zenye zinaonekana huku juu ya anga, hizo tunaita torba. Hizo tunaziangalia visibility zake. Kama inaonekana sana, tunasema kuna mvua iko mbele. Lakini kama inaonekana kwa karibu sana, tunaita hakuna mvua mbele.
There are quite a number of knowledge systems that pastoralists use to triangulate risk factors, read situation, and make decisions. They don't make decisions irrationally. On a seasonal shift, pastoralists look at 3-4 different things. One, they look at the biophysical factors. They look at the ecological factors. The richer slaughter by pastoralists can give opportunity for reading intestine by different people. Even in that intestine reading, people give different interpretation of the same phenomena.
Ammotalle hage liqab kan radio khalleo inum chaqaft asaqul ilama wajat radio chaqaft fan boranatini sijiban gased rasumani bokay khun diqa bokay khun gudda tasimu talle mantat kesu jirti akkananamma yo wonna daimtu dhageetu fi namurji laalu jira namduma swaqa laalu jira waqti bonatif tarobaro budaf rob diqayo atu yulalte gargaro beta.
Information comes from many places. What matters is how people compare it, trust it, and use it.
This situation room is where science meets decision making. The IGAD region faces some of the world's most complex climate and disaster risks. This Hazards Watch is a multi-hazard system. We're able to actually track situations about drought, about floods. We also have the Agriculture Watch. So the Hazards Watch provides a common picture of risk across borders, helping countries to act together rather than in isolation.
One of the key things that I think is uniquely placed among us pastoralists is this idea of having multiple sources of information and drawing from them. So it is only us as the external people, we still implicitly see the knowledge system among us pastoralists as two systems, but for pastoralists themselves, they see this information system as a single container to draw from.
About the weather patterns and weather forecast, we rely traditionally on intersect reading. We rely on astrologers who looks at the stars. But these days, we are getting a little bit upscale. It's like now everybody is trying to complement each other, trying to put the information in one basket.
But in practice, information does not travel evenly. Its value depends on trust, language, access, and whether people can make sense of it in time.
The daily forecast is given in English. To have that forecast translated to reach the common mwananchi is quite a challenge. The other thing is not everybody can access the mass media. If somebody doesn't get the information, it will be very difficult for that person to apply the knowledge that they don't know.
I think credible information, it depends with the source. First, you need to trust the source. Two, who is the provider of that information? If it's a renowned star reader, is a known intestine interpreter, that gives 60-80% confidence on that information. So is the source, is the provider of the source that defines the trust and the utility of that particular information.
Sometimes we get full reports what the intersect readers or astrologers or events calculators says. Then we also listen to the meteorological department. They say this week is going to rain for the intersect readers. Then for the weathermen, they say it's not going to rain. Here is the big conflict. But fortunately, these days, it's like they are weighing each other. Sometimes conflicting is affecting the both reporters.
The question is not which knowledge counts more. It is how to support better decisions when signals are many and certainty is rare. The answers may lie in explicitly blending the diverse knowledge and information.
Sisi kama specialists za kuangalia hii manyota, tunataka wanasayansi waungane na hii watu. Wakiungana nao na walete ujuzi zao, tunaona hata inaenda mbele.
During the participatory scenario planning, that is the PSPs, where we engage different stakeholders, we involve the indigenous traditional knowledge of weather. Most of the time they converge. But when it happens that there's divergence, we go by what the agency gives.
Guyyaa walta dhuftee takka taatu jira. Guyyaa warri qilleensa kulleen dhiqoo warri uwwisaa kun itti qajeelu jira. Guyyaa warri uwwisaalleen dhabe warri qilleensa kun itti qajeelu jira. Fuula gariititti ammoo walti gad dhuftee akkuma takkaa arge akkuma takkaan waaqilleen bu'u akkuma takkaan oolaalleen dhufti. Akkasuma deeman akkasuma jiran.
Their indigenous knowledge is not a remnant thing of the past. It is an evolving, malleable, adaptable kind of knowledge system. And pastoralists are incorporating new technologies, new information sources to make decisions.
People have long looked to the stars for inspiration and guidance. Nowadays, satellites in the sky provide data for decisions. On the ground, pastoralists blend these and other knowledge sources, navigating uncertainty and making complex decisions.